What's going on, everybody? Casanova here, your 7-foot connection. How everybody doing out there? Everybody all right? Yeah, it's good to see you again. Well, guys, I guess I'm gonna get back on it and get to this camper today. I went and got some sledgehammers, so we finna make a real showing in here. I decided that, look, we've been trying to dodge getting the cabinets and the bathroom walls and everything. We've been doing our best to try to, work around this to try to salvage it. But I just came to the conclusion that we ain't gonna be able to salvage it. The floor around it is all too weak and everything, and it's just no way possible that the floor underneath those things are good. And I'd rather go ahead and change it now while we got it than to wait till later, till it's a problem, and have to change it after we get everything else restored. So we're gonna have to break this thing down to the brake pads. Let's get to it. I tried my best. I really wanted to try to salvage these cabinets and stuff, but I feel like, I got the feeling like, man, you know what, really, trying to salvage this stuff is really just slowing down progress. Man, I got to go ahead and bust this stuff up and get it up out of here. That's the only way I'm going to make some real headway. You know how, like, you got a little project like this going on, and it seems slow, and it's stressful and all that, and trying to dodge these cabinets and work a little bit here and there, it's really slowing us down. So the best way to do it, and then these floors so raggedy, it's got to come up out of here. It wasn't no way around getting to this stuff. I just had to come to the realization and face the facts myself. And the faster I do it, the faster we can get finished. So here we go in here. So it's gonna be a bunch of shaking, y'all. We're gonna do some drilling and some hammering. So without further ado, hold on, maybe I can find a good angle and set y'all down right here. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, all right, let me get in here.
Burning me out here. Same. I started hammering on this thing right here in the window trying to come out. See, I should have came out better with this right here. I should have tried to unscrew something. But I'm finna go ahead and bust it on out of here. Look, just taking this little part out right here with that mighty sledgehammer, it's already making a big difference. It made it come along quicker. We got some soft spots right here in the floor. You gotta watch where you're stepping. That's why I gotta go ahead and bust this stuff up out of here, man, because this floor is so raggedy up under here where it's been leaking. It wasn't no way to salvage these cabinets. I don't know what I was ever thinking.
I missed.
So you see all that dust? See all that dust flying around in there? I'm gonna try to go find CJ a little mask or whatever. I need to find me one too, but I think I ain't got no more than one or two. But if I ain't got one, I'm gonna let CJ get it. CJ got allergies real bad. I'm an old man, I'll be all right. I always try to find one for me too, but if not, I'll just use a t-shirt or something. But yeah, I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all know how at work I be doing that little thing with the claw truck, the knuckle boom. Do any of y'all got that service around y'all where y'all live at? So I'm gonna show y'all how to put something out if y'all got a yard, when y'all use that service to keep your yard from getting towed up. Because we're gonna put out our first little load of stuff we tore down out of the trailer. Let me get these masks and everything, and I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. We ain't playing with it today, y'all. Yeah. Y'all see we got these loads right here. Oh, yeah. All right. That's one. Y'all, with the little stuff that we got out of there, just that little bit, it already looked like almost completely different in there. That's what we've been trying to do, make some good headway. Y'all see? We got the thing, that little cabinet to come down. This cabinet right here that came down over here. This shelf right here that came down. That part of the wall right there that came down. And already we can see what we got going on a lot better. I can see where these little things right here have to come out. Oh yeah, let me tell y'all one important thing. So do y'all remember when me telling y'all, I don't know what I'm gonna do about trying to get this together and about finding this strip in the last camera video? So here's the thing. I was trying to figure out how to get this thing joined together from the inside, from the outside, when the way to go is, when you go to replace the wood and everything, these right here, if you look real close, you can see staples right here. That's because this joins to the wood on the inside. So whenever I get it all, you know, with the new wood, the new 1x1s and stuff in there, to replace this, and I join that together, it's gonna join together from the inside. And then I replace that stripping to put it over the joint. Do that make sense to y'all? Y'all see? Hey, I'm telling you, man, we coming together. We gonna get this thing. Now let's get it right here. See if we can get these cabinets up out of here and move on to the next project. CJ, ready to bust these jokers up?
Maybe.
He can't never say yeah, y'all. Kid. Let me. Oh, I had to pull the hat off on him. It's going down now.
Daily scripture of the day, they say.
See, I'm gonna put this back in here whenever we get ready to restore the camera, since it was already in here. When we renew it, this thing right here gonna be like a staple. I don't want to bust the one in there.
Ooh, it's a lot of dust. Dusty.
Let CJ see what he can do with this wall. Y'all see how I brought down them cabinets like a pro? Now listen, I can tell you one thing. I might not be a pro construction artist. I might not be able to build much of nothing. But I can tear something up with the best of them. Huh? I bet you can too, can't you? We might can't fix it, but we can sure break it. Let's get to breaking some more. Let's see what CJ got. CJ, I know you since a baby, boy. I can tell you one thing for sure. You've been tearing stuff up since you were little. This ought to be your forte. Oh. Look.
close enough.
Look, it ain't about how hard you hit it. It's about where you hit it.
It wasn't listening.
All right, you guys, we're going to knock off out of the camper right there for right now. Yeah, y'all see the sun going on down on us. And it was dark outside. I apologize, y'all, for the lighting in there because we got started pretty late in the day. I had work. CJ had school. How was school today, CJ?
It was all right.
Anything interesting?
We ran. That's about it.
Who ran? Why you was running?
Cause we wasn't playing defense good.
Oh, the basketball team.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. Young man need to run. Keep your legs strong, son.
Hey everyone,
We're having a two.
I'm here with a good old grandma.
Oh, girl. Oh Lord, we've been recording.
Say hey everyone.
Hi everybody.
You know that story you told me that one time about how every year Grandma Tommy, how many meat burgers about did she used to get?
For cook eating,
Yes ma'am.
100.
Wonderful. Then what happened?
Oh, we had a chicken killing day. It was gross.
A chicken killing
I
day.
had to clean the gizzards.
Everybody, how many brothers and sisters did you have?
There's 12 of us.
12 brothers and
Boys,
sisters.
6 girls.
6 boys and 6 girls. Wow, that's pretty amazing. And everybody had their own
Little job.
little job. And what was your job?
Mine was cleaning the gizzards. I'm glad I don't have to do that no more. But they don't, when you buy chicken now, they don't give you the gizzard.
It comes in that little pouch inside of a whole
Does it?
chicken, I think, yeah.
That mine.
Tell me that story about that dress and how she come about making that dress.
She made it for Cindy when she was a baby. She saw
I
a
just
picture.
said, don't break my trampoline.
That's all you said. Don't break my trampoline. And they better not break your trampoline, baby.
Okay.
They're gonna be in
Fun.
big trouble from Granny Barbara. Tell her.
So my grandma has a dress that my great grandmother, Tommy Charlene, made. And she made this dress for,
Cindy.
and where did she see it at?
She made the dress for Cindy, her first granddaughter. And she was walking in the little town where we live, downtown Boonville, Mississippi. And the little dress was hanging there on display. And she looked at it a few minutes, studied it, went home, got her some newspaper, cut her a pattern out from memory, and she made the beautiful little dress. Every girl in the family has the picture made in it since, and it's hanging in my closet in perfect condition, just like brand new. And this was, God, how many years ago?
Many moons ago.
Many months ago this dress was made. It's still perfect. It's still perfect.
And shot and what?
Every time a new girl comes into the family, I get it out and iron it, and it's a
Press
pisser to
it.
iron.
Starch it.
I starch it. You spray starch and starch it, and it still just looks like the day it was made. It's beautiful.
Matter of fact, we put Shy, our godchild, in there.
Yeah,
We got a picture of Shy in that dress.
every girl. I got a picture of it. I have an old table sitting in my dining room in the end of it that my grandparents, Tom and Ola McCoy, built.
I did not know that.
You did not know that?
I didn't. I thought you got that table to match your jadeite china
No.
cabinet.
The antique table that my grandmother and granddaddy made. My grandmother could do carpentry as well as my granddaddy. They built every house they ever lived in.
Wow.
They did. They even put it was before we had water, running water. So you had to get your water out of the well, draw it with a rope and a string and all that stuff.
They built their own indoor toilet.
Yes.
How?
My granddaddy and grandmother both was wonderful carpenters. They built out of wood a toilet. Okay, with a regular toilet seat on it. Not a regular one, they built it out of wood. A hole in it. So there was no running water nowhere. But they built them a toilet, a bathroom. They built a toilet stool with a regular hole put in it. Go in that room, sit on the toilet, do your thing, and it went in the basement in a big 5-gallon bucket. It was positioned under there to sit, and a certain period of time, it would be, my granddaddy would take it out to the woods. They lived in a country area and it's real wooded. He'd take the bucket out, empty it, wash it out, and go put it back under the house. That was our indoor toilet at my grandparents' house.
Church, Martin Hill Free Will Baptist Church. You think that's still there?
Oh yes.
Anybody watching in North Mississippi attend Martin Hill
Free Will Baptist Church.
Martin Hill Free Will Baptist Church.
That's where I was married.
That's where you and Grandpa got married.
Yes. And we got married there. The day we got married, in the morning time, we got married in the evening, in the morning time, I had the blackberries were ripe. Wild blackberries.
This is a new story for me.
The wild blackberries were ripe. So my mother would make wonderful blackberry jam and blackberry pies.
Mm-hmm.
So they grew wild out in the wooded area. So I had gone that day on my wedding day, June the 2nd, and picked wild blackberries. And my hands were all black from picking wild blackberries. But I found a neighbor in the neighborhood that had gloves, women's white dress gloves, I guess you call them. And I wore those at my wedding to hide the blackberry stains on my hand.
And it's time up there, up around north a little bit. They got a place where you pick your own fruit.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, we need
I think I did go there one time with somebody to pick berries.
Were they good?
Yes.
Was it beautiful?
Yes,
Was it like a
yes.
vineyard a little bit, or they had a little bit of everything?
They had a lot of different things, but I've been there. I have to find somebody that knew directions anymore. It's been so many years since I was up there.
I would like to.
Maybe they don't even do it anymore. People's gotten.
They do, because I've looked it up because I wanted to take the boys to pick out a pumpkin this year, and I was looking. They have, unfortunately, we had a little bit of a rough time trying to do our first garden. So next year, or here, probably, not too far from now, we're gonna try to do, some collard greens and stuff like that. Because about that time of year, isn't it?
Fall.
Yeah, about fall.
It's for collard greens and turnip greens.
Yeah, we're going to do collard greens and turnip greens. We're going to try to do that.
In the springtime, you do tomatoes and green beans and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I think we showed some of you guys on the video, a couple videos back. We had a big old rabbit out there in the yard. So I thought about doing maybe a raised bed, or I've been looking at a couple different options that we have to grow our own vegetables until we can figure out the land of our dreams. But we are going to definitely grow some greens for the fall, for sure.
They're easy to grow.
I remember you did. We used to have back behind your house. We used to do right along the fence. We would do mustards.
Mhm.
And they were good.
I've grown all kinds of
Mustard-
stuff on
mustard
by that
greens,
privacy
good.
fence there.
Then you used to
I
have.
usually did flowers in the front of the fence that faced the street, and vegetables, some kind of vegetable in the back.
And then you had
fence.
your beautiful moon flowers growing up.
Mm-hmm.
I love those moon flowers.
Mm-hmm. We'll see you guys next time.